The streetlights blur as I drive past our place, where we shared our dreams and morning coffee. Now someone else wakes up in that space, and I'm alone with my regret haunting me. I thought the grass would be so much greener, thought I needed to explore and roam, but every place I've been just makes it clearer that I left paradise to find a home. I traded gold for silver chains, now I'm living with the pain. I should've stayed with you. Should've stayed instead of chasing something new. I had everything I needed right there in your eyes, but I threw it all away, believed the lies. I should've stayed, held you through the night. Should've stayed and made things right. Now I'm wandering this world alone. I should've stayed home. I see you smiling photographs online. You're glowing now without me by your side, and every caption cuts me like a knife, knowing I gave up the greatest ride. You found someone who appreciates your worth, someone who stays when times get rough, while I'm still searching all across this earth for what I had, but it wasn't enough. I was blind to what was mine. Now I'm running out of time. I should've stayed right there. Should've stayed, shown you that I care. I had heaven in my hands, but let it go, and I didn't realize until you said no. I should've stayed, fought through my fear. Should've stayed and kept you near. Now I'm paying for the choice I made that day. I should've stayed. They say you never miss the water till the well runs dry. I never knew how true that was until I said goodbye. Now I'm thirsty in this desert that I made, wishing I could go back and just have stayed. If I could rewind to that moment in time, I'd choose you over everything, over pride, over doubt, over wondering what's out there waiting for me. I should've stayed, it's crystal clear. Should've stayed another year, another lifetime holding you so close. I should've stayed, that's what hurts the most, knowing that I had the choice to keep us alive. Should've stayed, should've tried to see what we had was rare and true. I should've stayed with you. Should have stayed. My biggest mistake. Should've stayed. Both our stays. I should've stayed. I thought I was unbreakable before I met you. Had walls built high that nothing could get through, but you found your way inside my guarded heart. Now I'm shattered into pieces, torn apart. I gave you everything, my soul laid bare. Trusted you with secrets with my every care. You held my fragile heart inside your hands, then dropped it like it meant nothing, no second chance. I'm on the floor picking up the fragments of who I was before this abandonment. I'm shattered into pieces, broken glass scattered across the floor. Shattered into pieces, don't even know who I am anymore. You took my heart and crushed it down. Now I'm just fragments on the ground. Shattered into pieces, trying to find myself in all these pieces. I look in the mirror, don't recognize my face. Just a hollow shell standing in your place. Where love used to live, there's just empty space. A shadow reflection I can't erase. Every sharp edge cuts me when I breathe. Every broken shard is a memory of what we were before you destroyed it all. Can broken things ever be whole again? Or am I destined to remain like this, broken? I'm shattered into pieces, broken glass scattered across the floor. Shattered into pieces, don't even know who I am anymore. You took my heart and crushed it down. Now I'm just fragments on the ground. Shattered into pieces, trying to find myself in all these pieces. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but I don't wanna hurt any longer. I'm tired of bleeding from these open wounds, of living in the shattered, broken room. Maybe someday I'll put myself back together. Maybe these pieces will find each other, but right now I'm scattered, I'm incomplete. Just shattered pieces at your feet. I'm shattered into pieces, and I don't know how to make me whole. Shattered into pieces, you took everything, including my soul. I'm trying to gather what remains of who I was before this pain. Shattered into pieces, learning to live with all these pieces. One piece at a time, maybe I'll be fine. But right now I'm shattered, shattered into pieces. The sunset's beautiful tonight, but no one's here to share the sight. I'm standing where we used to stand, alone without your hand. Every moment worth remembering feels empty when you're not witnessing. The good things lose their shine somehow when you're not around right now. Success means nothing when I can't call you first. This blessing feels more like a curse. I wish you were here to see what I'm seeing, feel what I'm feeling. I wish you were near to make this moment worth keeping. Everything's better when you're by my side, but you're somewhere else tonight, and I'm just wishing on stars that don't appear. I wish you were here. ocean that we talked about, but celebrating alone just brings me down. I ordered your favorite wine, but it tastes bitter without you by my side. The city lights are glowing bright, but they can't compete with your light. I'm living life, but barely there, 'cause nothing matters when you're not here to share. I'm collecting moments in my mind, hoping someday you'll have time. I wish you were here to see what I'm seeing, feel what I'm feeling. I wish you were near to make this moment worth keeping. Everything's better when you're by my side, but you're somewhere else tonight, and I'm just wishing on stars that don't appear. I wish you were here. They say you can't miss what you never had, but I miss you so bad. Even in the moments we never shared, I wish you'd been there. I'm saving stories up to tell you, hoping someday I'll get through to your heart that's locked away. Praying you'll come back someday. I wish you were here, not just in my memory, not just in spirit. I wish you were near, so close that I could feel it. Everything's hollow when you're not around. Lost is all I found, living life through this veil of tears. I wish you were here. God, I wish you were here. The world's not the same without you. Nothing feels right without you. I wish you were here. I'll always wish you were here. I wear a smile when people ask me how I'm doing. Say I'm fine, but inside I'm slowly ungluing. From the person that I was before you left, now I'm torn apart inside with nothing left. Nobody sees the war that's raging in my chest, the battle between moving on and being obsessed with memories of you that tear me up each day. I'm falling to pieces, but I can't show the pain. On the surface I look whole, but you tore apart my soul. I'm torn apart inside, ripped to shreds by this goodbye. Torn apart inside, trying to keep it all together on the outside. But I'm dying, I'm breaking, I'm faking that I'm not. Torn apart inside, torn apart inside. There's a civil war between my heart and mind. My heart says hold on, my mind says leave behind. The love we had is killing me to lose. I'm torn between forgetting and refusing to choose. Every decision tears me in different directions. Every thought is filled with painful contradictions. I want you back, I need to let you go. I'm torn apart inside, nobody knows. I'm split in two, can't find the seam, living between reality and dream. I'm torn apart inside, ripped to shreds by this goodbye. Torn apart inside, trying to keep it all together on the outside. But I'm dying, I'm breaking, I'm torn apart inside. I can't keep pretending I'm okay when I'm torn apart inside every day. Torn apart inside, completely torn apart inside. I changed my hair the way you said you liked, wore the color that catches your eye. Walked past you 7 times tonight, but you just let me pass by. I laugh a little louder when you're near, hoping you'll turn and see me there. But I'm just static that you don't hear, lost somewhere in the air. I'm doing everything but say the words, hoping somehow you'll just know I'm unnoticed by you, completely unseen. Unnoticed by you, stuck in between, existing and not existing at all. I'm unnoticed by you, too small to register on your radar in your life. Unnoticed by you, cutting like a knife. This invisibility I can't escape. I'm unnoticed by you, my heart breaks. I know your coffee order by heart, memorize your favorite songs. I could tell you where your story starts, but to you I don't belong. I'm always there when you need a hand, first to volunteer, last to leave. But you don't see me where I stand, just another face you don't perceive. I'm giving signs that you don't read, writing messages you'll never see. I'm unnoticed by you, fading into walls. Unnoticed by you, through these empty halls. I walk hoping you'll finally turn around. I'm unnoticed by you, without a sound. I'm screaming in a language you don't speak. Unnoticed by you, feeling so weak for caring this much about your eyes. I'm unnoticed by you, my disguise. Maybe I should let this go, stop trying to make you see. Well, you don't wanna know that I'm here loving silently, but I can't help but hope one day you'll look at me and finally see someone who's been here all the way, waiting patiently. I'm unnoticed by you, but I'm still here. Unnoticed by you, year after year, hoping someday you'll see what I could be. I'm unnoticed by you, but maybe if I keep trying, keep showing up, unnoticed by you, I won't give up on the dream that you'll see me standing here. I'm unnoticed by you, but I'm near. Unnoticed by you, I'm always here. Unnoticed by you, waiting dear. I'm unnoticed by you. I wish I could go back and change that night when I said all the wrong things in the fight. Take back the words that cut you to the bone. Now I'm living with them all alone. I wish I could erase the tears I caused, Give you back the time I made you pause and question if my love was ever true. I wish I could undo what I put you through. And but wishes don't rewrite the past, and broken glass can't be recast. I wish I could turn back time, hold you close. Wish I could change the ending of our story's prose, rewrite every chapter where I let you down. I wish I could take away the pain I caused. Wish I could fix what I broke without a pause, but all I have are wishes and regret. I wish I could, but I can't forget. I wish I could show you who I am now, that I've learned from my mistakes somehow, that I'm not the person who hurt you then, but you'll never give me that chance again. I wish I could make you believe in me the way you did so faithfully before I destroyed the trust we built. Now I'm drowning in this guilt, but wishing doesn't heal the scars, doesn't close the distance between our stars. I could turn back time, make it right. Wish I could hold you through that awful night, be the person you deserve from the start. I wish I could piece together your broken heart. Wish I could prove I've changed, I've grown, but all I have are wishes. I'm alone. I wish I could, but you've moved on. And if wishes were enough to change the past, we'd still be together, we would last. But reality is cold and unforgiving, and I'm still here, barely living, with all these wishes that won't come true, all these dreams that don't include you. I'm wishing on stars that burned out long ago, hoping for miracles that won't show. I wish I could tell you that I'm sorry face to face. Wish I could see forgiveness in your embrace, but you're too far gone for my words to reach. I wish I could practice what I preach about second chances and growing from pain. Wish I could hold you in my arms again, but wishing doesn't make it real. I wish I could change the way you feel. I wish I could, but I can't turn back time. I wish I could make you mine one more time. I wish I could. I drive past the places where we used to go, the cafe where you'd wait for me. Everything looks different now somehow, nothing's like it used to be. Your laugh used to be my favorite sound, now it's just an echo in my memory. We used to talk for hours, but now there's only silence between you and me. We used to be everything, now we're nothing at all. We used to be lovers, now we're strangers. Used to be safe, now we're in danger of forgetting what we meant to each other. We used to be something, now we're nothing. Used to be certain, now I'm wondering how we went from forever to never. We used to be, we used to be. used to be honest, now we're searching for reasons to hold on when we should let go. We used to be forever in my dreams, used to be more than what it seems. Now we're just two people who used to know. We used to be. Now you're not here with me. We used to be before the end. We used to be more than friends. We used to be. I watched you pack your bags in slow motion. Every item you took felt like a piece of me. Your footsteps echo louder than they should have as you walked toward the door in your new reality. I stood there frozen, couldn't find the words to make you stay, to change your mind. You looked back once with eyes that said I'm sorry, then you walked away forever, left me behind. I keep replaying that moment in my head, wishing I'd done something, said something instead. You walked away forever, and I'm still standing in that doorway, waiting for you to remember all the reasons you should stay, but you're not coming back, I know. You walked away forever, into my heart when you let go. You walked away forever. The house still smells like your perfume, but it's fading, just like every memory. I hear your laughter in the empty rooms, haunted by the ghost of what we used to be. Your keys are still hanging by the door, but they don't unlock anything anymore. Just a reminder of the life you chose to leave when you walked away forever and let me grieve. They say time heals everything that breaks, but they never felt this kind of hurt. You walked away forever, and I'm still standing in that doorway, waiting for you to remember all the reasons you should stay, but you're not coming back, I know. You walked away forever. You walked away forever. I see you happy in your photographs, living the life that I'm not part of, while I'm still here picking up the pieces of a love that ended too abrupt. I wonder if you ever think of me on quiet nights when you're alone, or if I'm just a chapter you've forgotten in a story you've outgrown. You walked away forever, and I'm learning what that means, that forever's not just a word, it's the reality I'm living in between. The past where we were everything, and a future where you're never coming back. You walked away forever, left me on a one-way track to nowhere without you. You walked away forever, and I did too. I'm still watching you leave. walked away forever, forever, forever. When you left, you took the sunlight with you. Now I'm living in permanent shade. The colors drained from everything I see. The world turned gray the day you went away. When you left, you took my laughter too. I haven't smiled a genuine smile since. My face has forgotten how it feels to be happy, to be whole, to be real. You didn't just walk out the door, you took pieces I can't restore. When you left, my world stopped turning. Everything froze in that moment of goodbye. When you left, my heart stopped learning how to be without you by my side. You didn't just take your things, you took everything that mattered to me. When you left, the silence moved in, where your voice used to fill the air. Now I'm drowning in the quiet of all the words we'll never share. When you left, you took tomorrow, left me stuck in yesterday. I can't imagine any future that doesn't have you in some way. You took more than just your love, you took the person I was made of. When you left, my world stopped turning. Everything froze in that moment of goodbye. When you left, my heart stopped learning how to be without you by my side. You didn't just take your things, you took everything that mattered to me. When you left, when you left me. The clock still ticks, but time feels wrong. The days are short, the night's too long. I'm going through the motions, but I'm not here. Just a ghost of who I was when you were near. When you left a crater where my heart used to reside. When you left, I became a stranger to the person I am inside. When you left, you changed everything. Nothing's been the same since that day. When you left, you took my meaning, my reason, my purpose, my way. I'm still here, but barely breathing, just existing, not really living. Since you left, God, when you left me broken. When you left, the moment you walked out that door, I've never been the same. When you left me. I wrote the letter that I should have sent last year, full of all the things you needed me to say. But as I hold them now, the words feel insincere, 'cause you're not waiting for them anyway. I finally understand the pain I caused, finally see what I put you through. But this awakening came with such a cost. You're already over me, you've moved on too. I'm standing here with open hands, but you live in different plans. My sorry came late, came too late for us. Sorry came late, you've given up on trust. times a day. Finally ready to give what you deserved all along. Sorry came late, now you're gone. I found my voice when yours had already faded. My sorry came late, too long I waited. You sent me messages I never read, left voicemails I delete without listening. Now I replay them lying in my bed, hearing all the love that I was missing. You gave me chances I refused to take, extended grace I didn't recognize. Now I'm drowning in my own mistakes, seeing clearly through apologetic eyes. I'm offered what you stopped asking for. You've already closed that door. My sorry came late, months behind the pain. Sorry came late, you learned to live again. I'm saying words to someone who doesn't need to hear. My sorry came late, you're no longer here. Finally willing to change when you stop caring. Sorry came late, you're not waiting. Oh, I became the person you needed when you let go. My sorry came late, and now I know. They say timing is everything, and mine was always wrong. I showed up to the ending after you'd already moved along. Now I'm left with this regret and words that mean nothing now. A debt I can never forget, but can't repay somehow. My sorry came late, too late to matter. Sorry came late, my heart's in tatters. I'm speaking to the memory of what we used to be. My sorry came late, finally free from waiting on words I should have said before. Sorry came late, you don't need me anymore. I grew up when you'd already stopped believing. My sorry came late, and you're no longer grieving. Sorry came late, you've already healed. Sorry came late, the fate is sealed. My sorry came late. I still feel your lips against mine. The last time when everything was breaking, didn't know it was the final kiss, or I would've made it worth the taking. I would've held your face a little longer, memorized the taste of your goodbye. Would've kissed you like the world was ending, if I'd known it was the last time. Now that moment lives inside my mind, a sacred memory I can't rewind. The final kiss still burns upon my lips. Every other kiss feels counterfeit compared to what we had in that moment's bliss. The final kiss, I replay it in my dreams. It was everything and nothing like it seems. Just goodbye wrapped in tenderness. The final kiss, it tasted like salt from silent tears, like promises we couldn't keep, like holding on and letting go, like love that cuts so bittersweet. I searched for that feeling in every crowd, in sadness and in glory. The final kiss still burns upon my lips. Every other kiss feels counterfeit compared to what we had in that moment's bliss. The final kiss, I replay it in my dreams. It was everything and nothing like it seems. Just goodbye wrapped in tenderness. The final kiss. If I could go back to that night, I'd hold you closer, hold you tight. I'd let that kiss last forever long before you were gone. But maybe perfect endings don't exist. Maybe all we get is one last kiss to carry with us through the years, through all the loneliness and tears. The final kiss was both a hello and goodbye, a beginning of the end, no more lies. The truest thing we ever did come in. The final kiss still haunts me every day in the most beautiful, painful way. I'll never forget, I'll always miss our final kiss. The final kiss. I can still taste you, feel you there. The final kiss we ever shared. The clock keeps moving, I don't. Every moment still feels like you. Photographs and broken frames hold the truth I can't undo. Your voice lives in the quiet, like it never went away. I sleep beside the memory, still trapped in yesterday. I tell myself that time will heal, but time just shows me what was real. I'm trapped in yesterday, where your hands still hold my face. Every promise, every lie still echoes in this place. I'm trapped in yesterday, while the world keeps moving on. I'm learning how to breathe alone, but my heart stays where you're gone. I pass the places that we once were, like ghosts are calling out my name. I smile when they ask about you, but inside nothing's changed. I've tried to write a future without your name inside, but every dream I reach for feels like I'm leaving part of me behind. I walk ahead but look behind. Some loves don't stay in their time. I'm trapped in yesterday, in the words we didn't say. Every goodbye I never gave still hurts me every day. I'm trapped in yesterday, with the love I couldn't save. I let you go with shaking hands, but my heart refused to change. If I could stop the spinning years, I'd stay right where we were. Before the doubts, before the tears, before love learned to hurt. They say the past is meant to fade, but some wounds never age. I'm trapped in yesterday, where your shadow follows me. I've been carrying this love like a secret weight, heavy on my chest, too scared to say. Watching you exist while I suffocate on words I swallow every single day. You talk about your dreams while I just listen, never mentioning your mind at night. Behind these eyes there's something glistening, tears I hide from your side. This quiet love is eating me alive. Nobody knows I'm barely surviving. Silent devotion hurts more than rejection. Silent devotion, no protection from the pain of loving you without a voice. Silent devotion hurts, I made the choice to keep it locked inside where it burns. Silent devotion, my heart yearns to scream your name, but I stay quiet. Silent devotion hurts, the silent riot. I celebrate your wins like they're my own, comfort you through every loss you face. But this love I've grown remains unknown, hidden in this friendship space. I've become an expert at pretending that I'm fine with just being near, but this story has no happy ending when you can't see what's so clear. I'm screaming on the inside constantly, but the outside stays composed. Silent devotion hurts like a disease. Silent devotion brings me to my knees every time you mention someone new. Silent devotion hurts, but what can I do when speaking of might make you disappear? Silent devotion, living in fear that honesty will cost me everything. Maybe if I told you, you would understand. Maybe you've been waiting for me too, but what if I reach out my hand and you pull away with through? So I keep this love in prison behind walls I've built so high, and every day I've listened to my own heart slowly die. Silent devotion. Silent devotion. You'll never know how much I love you from this hiding place. Silent devotion hurts, I can't erase these feelings that have nowhere to go. Silent devotion, overflow of emotions with no outlet, no release. Silent devotion, no peace. Silent devotion hurts, this unspoken love. Silent devotion hurts, never enough. Silent devotion hurts. I finally figured out what you meant to me after you stopped calling every night. I finally see the love you tried to show. Now that you're no longer in my sight, I cleaned out my closet yesterday, found the sweater you left behind, held it close and let myself break for the love I was too blind to find. Now I understand what I have when there's nothing left to hold. It's too late now, too late to make amends. Too late now, we've reached the end. I'm ready to love you the way you deserve, but it's too late now, the tables have turned. You're living your life without me there. Too late now, you don't care about the person I've become since you left. It's too late now, I'm bereft. I see you coffee shop downtown with someone who makes you laugh that way. The way I never bothered to learn how. Now I'm paying for it every day. You look happy in a way I couldn't give, and I'm genuinely glad you found your peace. But it doesn't stop the pain of having to live knowing I had you but gave you no release. Now I'm everything you asked for then, but you're not asking anymore. It's too late now, too late to try again. Too late now, you moved on, my friend. I'm calling now, but you're not listening. 'Cause it's too late now, what I've been missing. You found someone who sees your worth. Too late now, for what it's worth, I'd give anything to have you back somehow. But it's too late now. Time doesn't wait for us to grow. Time doesn't pause for us to learn. And now I know there's some bridges you just burned. I became the man you needed after you stopped needing me. And that's the cruelest part of this painful reality. It's too late now, the moments pass. Too late now, nothing good lasts when you don't cherish it while it's here. It's too late now, I see it clear. You deserve better from the start. Too late now, my broken heart is the price I pay for being slow to see. It's too late now for you and me. Too late now, the window's closed. It's too late now, I suppose. It's too late now. I stayed up late, writing songs about you that you'll never hear, never play. I practiced what I'd say 1,000 times, but you never looked my way. I learned your schedule, knew your favorite places, just to accidentally be there too. But in a crowded room full of faces, you never saw me, never knew I was loving you in silence while you were looking past me. You never saw the way I looked at you. You never saw the love that grew and grew inside my heart that beats your name. You never saw, you never came close enough to notice I exist. Never saw the chances that you missed to know someone who loved you endlessly. You never saw me. I watched you fall for someone else from the sidelines where I stood. Wish I had the courage to tell you that I'd treat you like I should. I carried your books, laughed at all your jokes, made myself available and near. But I was just background to you, invisible, I'd disappear. I was right there all along, but to you I didn't exist. You never saw the way I smiled for you, never saw the things I'd say and do, just hoping you would turn around. You never saw I made no sound, loud enough to break through to your world. Never saw this boy who loved a girl from a distance that you'll never cross. You never saw, and now I'm lost. Maybe it's better this way, that you never knew and never saw the life we could have had. In my mind, where we were perfect, you never saw, and that's what's sad. Not that you rejected me or turned away, never saw me clearly enough to say yes or no. You just looked through, you never saw, and I still love you. You never saw. You never saw. I was always there. You never saw. The apartment's never been this quiet since you took your laughter when you left. Now every room is filled with silence, and I'm suffocating from the depth. I used to crave some peace and stillness when we talked for hours on end. Now the silence is a witness to a loneliness that won't mend. I never knew quiet could be so loud until I lost you in the crowd. Silence surrounds me like a heavy weight. Silence surrounds me, I can't escape the absence of your voice in every room. Silence surrounds me, fills the gloom where your presence used to be. Silence surrounds me endlessly, and it's deafening, this empty sound. Silence surrounds me, pulls me down. I play music just to fill the void, but nothing drowns out what I hear. The nothing that you left behind echoes louder than my fears. I talk to myself just to break it, this crushing weight of no reply, but my voice just gets lost in it. This silence makes me wanna cry. The walls absorb every word I say and give me nothing back. Silence surrounds me like a prison cell. Silence surrounds me, living hell of existing without your sound nearby. Silence surrounds me, I could die from this nest like emptiness. Silence surrounds me, I confess I'm drowning in 3 a.m. the city's quiet, but my mind won't let you fade. Your name still lights up corners of the life we never saved. I fold my days around your ghost, like you're still here somehow. I tell myself I'm getting close to letting go, but not right now. I try to love the empty space, but it still wears your face. I'm stuck on you, like a song I can't turn off. Every memory pulls me under, every touch I miss too much. I'm stuck on you, even when I act okay. I smile through the cracks in my heart, but you're the reason I still break. I've packed your photos in a box, but left one in my mind. Every what if that we lost still plays on rewind. I see your eyes in passing cars, you laugh in crowded rooms. I walk alone beneath the stars, still wishing they'd lead me to you. I try to run from what we were, but love doesn't blur. I'm stuck on you, like rain that won't let go. Every road I try to follow brings me back to what I know. I'm stuck on you, like the night before the dawn. I keep telling myself you're gone, but my heart still holds you on. If loving you was wrong, then why does it feel so right? I'd lose every battle again just to feel you for one night. They say time will set me free, but time just keeps reminding me I'm stuck on you in ways I can't explain. Every beat inside my chest still whispers your name. I'm stuck on you, and maybe I always will. I'm learning how to live without you, but letting go, I'm not there still. So if you ever think of me in the quiet, in the blue, know there's a heart still breaking, still stuck on you. The room feels colder since you left. Your name still hangs inside my breath. I sleep alone but dream of you, like love forgot what time should do. Your jacket's still behind the door, like you might need it once more. I tell myself this pain will pass, but I'm living in what didn't last. I try to let the memories go, but my heart refuses to let you go. I'm still holding on to words you never said, to every promise we once made. Still holding on, like you're not really gone, like love could find its way back home. I'm still holding on, even though it hurts this way. I hear your voice in crowded places, see you smiling unfamiliar faces. I move forward, that's what I say, but missing you slowly all the while. I built these walls to stay strong, but every brick still feels you gone. I'm still holding on to nights we lost to dawn, to every song that feels like you, to the holding on, to the love I can't outrun. Even knowing we are through, I'm still holding on, even though I know I shouldn't. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make it all again. I'd lose myself 1,000 times just to feel your hand. They say time heals every scar, but time just shows me where you are. In every silence, every song, I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on, though my heart is torn in two. Every road I try to take leads me back to you. Still holding on to the truth I can't deny. I let you go with shaking hands, but never said goodbye. So if you ever feel alone and wonder if I've moved along, know somewhere in the dark, I'm still holding on. I found a photo hidden in a drawer of us laughing like we had no cares. I barely recognized who we were before, back when we were each other's prayers. The way you looked at me in that moment, like I was your entire world. Now your eyes just look right through me. We're no longer those boy and girl. Sometimes I miss what we were more than I miss you now. What we were is gone forever. What we were won't come back together, no matter how hard I wish or pray. What we were has slipped away into the past where it belongs. What we were was beautiful but wrong for who we've both become today. What we were has gone away. We were late night drives and shared secrets. We were promises and plans. We were reckless and complete, and we were holding hands. But people change and love transforms into something unrecognizable. What we were can't survive these storms. What we were is impossible. I'm grieving what we were, not who you are right now. What we were is just a memory. What we were lives inside of me, but it doesn't exist out here anymore. What we were I still adore, but it's a ghost I need to let go. What we were now I know was perfect for a different time. What we were was yours and mine. Maybe what we were was always meant to be temporary, not forever. Maybe what we were was only lent to teach us both to weather the storms that come from growing up, from changing into who we are. What we were wasn't enough to bridge the distance between our stars. What we were was young and naive. What we were made me believe in fairy tales was never meant to last. What we were. I wake up every morning with you on my mind. Well, you don't think about me at all. I'm writing love songs, you're just killing time. I'm building us up, you're watching me fall. Every word I say carries weight for me, but to you that just sounds the fate. I'm feeling everything so deeply while you're emotionally unmade. I'm drowning in this ocean of emotion, and you're standing on the shore. You don't feel what I feel, you don't ache. You don't feel this heart about to break. I'm burning alive while you're made of stone. You don't feel alone like I do every night without you here. You don't feel the pull, you don't feel the fear of losing something precious and true. You don't feel the way that I do. I see our future clear as crystal glass, while you can barely see tomorrow. I'm holding on while you're letting pass every chance is something borrowed from this beautiful connection we can make. If only you would let yourself be vulnerable, but you're afraid that you might break, so you keep yourself untouchable. I'm wide open, bleeding on the floor, and you won't even crack the door. You don't feel what I feel, not the same. You don't feel this burning flame. I'm consumed by this love that you deny. You don't feel, you don't even try to understand the depth of what I'm giving. You don't feel like you're barely living without this connection that I crave. You don't feel your heart's okay. Maybe you've been hurt before, maybe you're protecting what's left inside, but I can't keep knocking on your door when you refuse to let me inside. I need someone who feels as deep as I do, someone who isn't afraid to drown in all this love I have to give, someone who wants to stick around. You don't feel what I feel, that's okay. You don't feel, and I can't stay in this one-sided love that's killing me slow. You don't feel, so I have to go before I lose myself completely here. You don't feel, and that's clear. I deserve someone who matches my heart. You don't feel, and that's why we're apart. You don't feel, and I feel too much. You don't feel, your heart's out of touch. You don't feel. The streetlights paint the ceiling in shadows that we knew. I'm tracing old conversations on a screen that's shining blue. I still wear your Sunday morning like a sweater 2 sizes big. The silence has a texture now, a cold and hollow bridge. They say time's a gentle river, but mine's a frozen sea. And I'm just standing on the shoreline where you used to be with me. And these wounds are still bleeding, scabs I keep reopening. The quiet is so violent, it's the loudest sound of all. 'Cause these wounds are still bleeding, scabs I keep reopening. I thought by now they'd be just faded lines, but every memory's a needle in the quiet in the needle. And I'm still fighting ghosts in the design. Oh, the calendar's lying, 'cause it feels like you just left tonight. Yeah, these wounds, my wounds are still bleeding. Maybe healing isn't linear, maybe it's a spiral staircase in the dark. One step up and 3 steps back to the moment when the spark flickered out and left this mark. Just a tender, throbbing part of me that won't let you go, won't set you free. So the wounds keep on bleeding, these scabs I keep reopening. I know they should be nothing but faint lines, but every sorry was a needle, every promise just a needle. And I'm still lost inside our old design. Yeah, the world keeps on turning, but I'm stuck in that last goodnight. These wounds, my wounds, they're still bleeding. Just bleeding.